Hi and welcome back to my channel, Kissed by Starlight. I wanted to just bring through a quick message for you for whenever you find this reading. Checking in with our animal guides today, and we've got beautiful dragons. Dragons and cat, interestingly. Wow. So the dragon message is, you're the ancient wise sage. You can shape shift at will. Master is your destiny. Rise with dignity. Beautiful message. And the cat is saying you are a natural healer. Your intuition is strong. You don't have to go with the crowd. Life supports you in every way. So already I feel like there's a very strong message for somebody who really is a very wise soul, perhaps an old soul, been here many times or learned much in the times that you've been on this plane or doing the work you've been doing, because I feel that you are a healer, a light worker, and it may be that you're not even doing this as your main job, but you're certainly doing it, working on the planes. It might be in the astral realms that you do a lot of work in dream time. It might be that you're actually just working in a very different way to everybody else. And I feel that you're quite a loner. You're somebody that's been working on your own, but you do have animals around you, perhaps animal guardians, pets, animals that find you. I'm being told it may be that you think you're rescuing them, but actually they are choosing you. They're coming to be part of your beautiful space and part of your healing sanctuary, which is your home, the space that you reside in, the space that you work from, wherever it is for you, because again, it'll be different for everybody. You're really here at this point in time, in this timeline, to be mastering everything that you have not felt that you've been able to master before, or on a path that is challenging. It has been asking a lot of you. Perhaps there have been initiations, perhaps you've really been praying hard and asking for help in this moment, and at times it's been a real struggle to keep believing in the fact that the light in you, the light in the world, the love is going to win the day, so to speak, that things are going to turn out the way that you've been imagining or picturing or hoping or dreaming. And there's this sense that I don't think you quite understand how magnificent you are. I don't think you really have a full sense of, just for one thing, the incredible work that you're doing, because I think some of it is not conscious to you. I don't think you're always seeing results, and because you're not seeing results, or you're not seeing things manifesting in front of you, so to speak, you're not realizing the depth of healing and work that you're actually doing, and the role that you play in humanity's I'm trying to think of, I can't get my words. I don't think you quite understand the role you're playing in the growth, the evolution of humanity, the role that you're playing in this is what we call this ascension process, where we're all sort of upgrading and coming back to light, coming back to full light, achieving mastery in this lifetime, which is after all, I believe, what your soul has come here to complete. And I actually feel that you're so much closer than you realize. You're so much nearer to the goals and the dreams and the hopes that you laid out for yourself, almost like in contracts. a contract before you came here that you would fulfill, that you would honor, that you would be able to complete at some level. You may feel this is your last lifetime, that you're, in terms of that, you're not wanting to come back to this plane to learn any longer, that you're wanting to reside in spirit. And I feel that, that could be true for you, and it's now up to the beautiful dragons and other beings of light that are surrounding you and trying to uplift you and trying to remind you of your purpose. And I don't know if you're always aware of them. I feel sometimes you feel like you're almost chasing your own tail, as if you're not quite getting there, or it's not good enough, or you can't quite, and all of these ideas of success and prosperity, you've had to almost rethink what those ideas are for you and what they mean for you, and if they're true for you, and if they're true for you, how can you reconcile where you are right now? Because I don't think you really understand, or you're not really seeing how this is going to work out. You're not really quite understanding the role you're playing. And I feel that you're very connected to Archangel Metatron. I feel that you're working with Archangel Metatron at so much of a higher level that even you are not aware of the higher level you're working at, and the lessons you're being asked to master. And they can be very humbling at times. They can be very humiliating is not the word, but I think humbling is the word, where it's almost stripping you away of all the things that we might normally associate with our human version of success or achieving. And these are quite masculine terms, and again, it's almost like you're being asked to revise and review your idea of what success is for you, what your idea of achievement is for you, and to let go of any ideas that you've had around what that should look like. It's like you've had to completely become somebody new. You've had to strip away and shed everything that you thought was you, and sort of come into this higher version of you and exist at this other level. And so I think that's kind of like the irony, that while it looks to you like you're living a very mundane life that's not really fulfilling or not really feeling happy at this time, you're actually, doing the complete opposite at a spiritual level, in the work that you're doing and the work that you're helping to bring through for the planet, and even for other planets. I'm seeing other planets being involved in this story, other maybe other civilizations, other communities of light that you are working with. And again, I'm seeing this sort of higher level work that's going on, perhaps with the cosmic realms, perhaps with the galactic healers of light. Certainly these higher beings that are really assisting you and working with you, both at a very human level and at this higher level. And I think at times you feel almost like you're underwater, like you're just not understanding or not seeing, or maybe not feeling that this is what you want to be doing even. But yeah, again, look at this card. This card is preventing so much destruction. There's so much destruction that you're not even aware of. And I feel, again, it's at a higher level you're doing this work. It's at a level where you can't always see it. And I know I keep repeating that, but I think it's important to really grasp that and to really understand that, because then it could make your level of existing here easier, if you could really understand that. And I think, there are times where humor's really needing to come in. I feel that there is this sense of needing to be able to let go, to play, to have fun, to joke, to laugh. And even if your heart's not really in it, I would encourage you to keep finding ways to allow that in your life, to bring that in, so that it makes it a little bit easier. And again, I'm feeling that these animals, the animal guardians, are wanting to come in and be part of this. You know, cats, for example, are very, very clever and quite cunning at times, you know, beings, but they also really know how to play. And they look quite comical when you see them playing and chasing, um, you know, their toys or the light, or, you know, whatever it is. They really have this fun aspect of them where they're able to also let go, and they, you know, they really can be very serious as well. So it's an interesting combination. And again, with the dragons, you know, the dragons are very good at breathing away anything that is feeling heavy, anything that is holding you down. So, any times when things do feel difficult, you can always call on the dragons to come and help you and come and be with you, come and assist you in shedding heavy energy and coming back to light, coming back to the light that you are, which you always are, which you're always working at that level. And really, I'm feeling and seeing this hugely angelic presence around you, if not within you, that is assisting you in the work you're doing. And again, you know, as I said, this could be Archangel Metatron. I feel Archangel Gabriel is very much with you as well. And I think you could be certainly on the path of divine union within, certainly working towards that, certainly very close to that, um, achieving that goal and really being in full balance, in full power, in full harmony within and without. And I really see that. And I think you may get a glimpse of that when you're meditating, when you're in your still moments, when you're working um, in stillness here at a human level. You may get some idea of just what's going on in those other realms, that you're this channel for bringing this through. You're this divine light worker who is assisting all of that to come through you and to literally help our planet to ascend, to grow, to change, to come into full being, full light, full growth, on this beautiful journey. So I think let's go back to the messages from the animal guardians. You are a natural healer. Your intuition is strong. You don't have to go with the crowd. Life supports you in every way. You are the ancient wise sage. You can shape shift at will. Mastery is your destiny. Rise with dignity. So I think this is a message of encouragement and a message of love, and support from your guides, your helpers, your from spirit, from your angels, your dragons. There are so many beings of light here with you, so many cosmic beings of light here with you, wanting to come in and join this throng, you know, join this support. They're cheering you, they're encouraging you, they're saying, don't be afraid of the fact that you're different, the fact that you're not like everybody else, that you can't fit in with what society is asking of you. Don't be afraid by that. Don't let that upset you. Know that in every moment, in every choice, you are able to do so much more than you realize, so much more that just being normal, you know, wouldn't be enough. You wouldn't be able to be working at this level. And what is normal anyway? You know, that feels almost quite insulting to be saying that, because nobody is normal. Everybody has their gifts and talents and abilities. We're all creating at some level, and we all have choice in this, you know. But perhaps what is being asked of you now is to really come into that power, to really allow yourself to rise into that knowing, to embody that understanding, so that you can walk this path and not be so disheartened by what you're seeing, or what you're feeling you haven't got, or that you might feel is missing from your life. Instead, you can rest and have peace in the knowledge that so much more is going on, and you're so needed, you're so wanted, you are so loved. You really are so loved. And the tenderness and the love and the compassion that I'm feeling from your guides, your helpers, your angels is just overwhelming almost. And they're saying, please don't despair. Please be at peace. Please understand how grateful we are, and how much, this couldn't be done without you being here, and being willing to be an open channel. Keep yourself strong in knowing that you are being supported, that life is supporting you, and that we are here, that we are with you, and you're on the right path. You're doing okay. Things are better than you imagine. You're nearly that. You're almost there. We're almost there is a message. We're almost there. And whether that's about coming into divine union, or the next stage of your journey, or the completion of this mastery of this cycle and these lessons and everything that you came here to fulfill, whichever that message is for you, I do feel it is a complete message of completion, of coming into your best, highest self, and feeling the glow. I'm being told the glow, the knowing, the light of understanding, which surpasses anything else, any doubts, any concerns, any fears, of just knowing that you are just beautiful as you are. This is as you came to be. So, beautiful ones, I really hope that message is helpful and healing for you. Please let me know in the comments if there's anything about your story that you would like to share. And I'm just so grateful for you. Thank you for being with my channel. Thank you for helping it grow. Thank you for liking and sharing and subscribing to my channel so you never miss a video. And I will really look forward to seeing you next time.